You can be cordial, but at the same time, Kimmy, I do in fact believe that you was instigating some stuff between Kiki and Tisha. And a lot of y'all will say, well, no, she picked up on the fact that Kiki is her cousin and she was telling Tisha's business to Melody, and Melody and Tisha are against each other. Let me say this. If Tisha can be over there with Destiny gossiping about Melody, then guess what? Kiki and Melody can for certain gossip about Tisha. But that's how Tisha is. She could dish that shit out, but she can't take it when it's done to her. And that's not fair. Kimmy shoots back at Kiki and says, oh, you don't feel like you instigated the problem when you showed up at Mel's party? She's Melody's friend. She could be cool with Mel. You having the same stupid logic, Kimmy, when in fact you admitted that you and Tisha fell out because she was mad that you was still cool with Mel. Y'all have to stop babying this codependent. She needs to grow the hell up because I'm sick of it. Everybody trying to baby Tisha. Meanwhile, she get to be a mean girl and spew out all types of hate at Melody, telling her how her man then cheated on her. I would drag her ass too. Hell yeah, I'ma get with your cousin, bitch, after you've disrespected me. All the disrespect that Tisha has served Melody on this show, y'all better be lucky that's all Melody did was get with Kiki. Why did they get together, Kimmy? To talk about how Tisha is a no good person. The same shit that Destiny and Tisha felt the need to come together to assassinate Mel's character and, dog her out behind her back, okay? So, like, child, make it make sense. So, Tisha asks Kiki, why you bringing this back up again? And Kiki said, because I never got to confront Kimmy about what I feel she did, the part she played, as it pertains to us. But like I told y'all, at the end of the day, Kimmy didn't have to play that part, but Tisha and Kiki are going to always be at odds because they set up to be against each other. It was set up like this since childhood, and all it's gonna do in adulthood is play itself out until both of them take accountability and responsibility on what they say and do to each other. But Tisha will never do that because she is this poor perpetual victim that, people only hurt her. She don't admit to when she hurt people, okay? Even Kimmy had to get on Tisha in the past about all the evil and mean things she was saying about Mel and Martell's marriage. And Tisha, I remember, said, well, no, what I said was true. It don't matter what you saying if it's true. It's hurtful that man cheated on that woman like that and put her through all that emotional abuse. You don't just get to throw that in her damn face. And Kimmy, at that time, you stood in your shit. You were solid and said, no, I felt like Melody was disrespectful to you, and I also felt like you was disrespectful to Melody. And Tisha got upset because if it's not this one-sided narrative where she's the perpetual victim and you ain't all on her side, she don't care about you. Y'all say that Mel likes to turn against people and just drop people like flies. Watch Tisha in motion. Okay, if you're not all on her side, she feel like you against her. She ain't no better. I don't think she instigated anything. She was just surprised that you would get with Mel and talk about your cousin like that. Girl, shut up. Kimmy says, I'm not the only person that said that to you, Kiki. So that's when they brought up Stormy. And Stormy is like, whoa, am I hearing my name? Yeah, bitch, you hearing your name. So Kimmy asked Tisha, did I tell you anything that Stormy had to say? Tisha was like, I don't remember. I mean, you probably did. I just remember what Kiki said. Exactly, bitch, because your gun is always going to be pointed at Kiki. Okay? It's not going to be with the facts of the situation. And the fact of the matter is that the same way Kimmy felt like you was backstabbing Tisha, it's the same way Stormy also felt that Kiki was backstabbing Tisha because she her cousin and she shouldn't have been at that party with Melody discussing Tisha and Marcel's marriage. So Stormy feel that way, Kimmy feel that way, and Tiffany feel that way. They all feel that way, right? And it has nothing to do with them. Nothing. And my issue with Melody was you could have spoke up more on the double standards. I will see what she does next week, but I was very irritated. Don't get in my comments about well, Mel don't be on your Letitia shit. Mel don't want nobody disturbing her peace. And no, you're not on this show to just be peaceful. You are here to speak up. Okay, you are here to speak up and redirect people, and don't sit up and try to produce the scene. It looked very produced because you could have redirected everything. I didn't like that shit. Oh, well, let's talk about how the ambiance is so beautiful and it's quiet. No, you speak up. We already had a person like that on the show, which is Destiny. Okay? Deflecting and bringing up shit we don't care about. We need you to show up and do the damn thing. So I was irritated with that. I know I'm going to get a lot of pushback because y'all just don't like for Mel to be called out. But she was called out on this here episode. Sure was. And I don't take it back. I also dragged her ass in another video. So I'm warning y'all right now. I don't like that shit. I don't like that fake ass shit. If you're real, I need you to stand on it, own it, redirect all of this, because I don't like how they all kind of ganging up on Kiki. I don't like it. So at that time, that's when all the girls heard Stormy's name and then they go to confront them. So Kiki gets on Tiffany and says, well, I heard, Tiffany, you didn't like some of the things I had to say about Tisha. I saw you and, she sounds so proper. Girl, you better get some hood up in you if you gonna be on this show and be messy, Tiffany. I saw Tisha cry real tears. I bet her tears was real. Okay? Because that's the card she always plays, the perpetual victim card. She don't ever have no real tears over what she do to other people, okay? She didn't cry no real tears when she was over there with Destiny gossiping about Melody. She didn't feel nothing when it came to that. She well within her right. She wasn't crying no real tears when her mother was all up in Melody's face about the fire. She wasn't crying then. See, all that shit is okay. That's why I need you, Tiffany, to take your ass back to the buffet at Golden Corral, hometown, wherever you and Big Ass Lou like to eat. You go on and do that. Y'all really strike me as the type that like to eat at a hole in the wall, honey, okay? That's kind of what y'all give. Y'all don't give me the fancy type, honey, okay? For all the times that you claim to be Mel's friend, Kiki, you should have been Kiki. You should have been Tisha's cousin first. Now, if you go back and watch the scene, Tisha is smiling because that's what she wants. She wants everybody to agree with her, okay? But Tiffany, girl, she did threaten to put your ass out if you mention the damn the little puppet show, honey. She liked to put on, honey. Okay, knowing she played with them puppets in her spare time. You got Tiffany, a motherfucker that was adopted, talking about family first. Girl, you have a misconception on what family is. You have a misconception and you have a fantasy and a fairy tale in your mind about what family is. Okay? You do. You didn't really get to see dynamics really play out wherever you came from. You were adopted, and that was that. I'm not trying to disrespect her at all, you guys, because she was adopted. But a lot of times when you are adopted, you coming into this world confused. Like, you don't even know where your real family is. When we on here looking for her dad. So you really need to shut your damn mouth, Tiffany, because you don't know everything. You don't know all the hell that Tisha put Kiki through by spilling all her tea to Martell and Melody about the pills. They didn't have to bring that shit up. They brought that shit up because they're fake. Okay? And they're one-sided. They can dog you out. You better not ever come for their ass. And they don't want people to tell the truth about their marriage. Okay? They got that in common. That's why they've been married for this long. Get her, Kiki. Kiki said, I don't think it's fair for you to make that statement because you don't even know all of what you're talking about. Exactly. You have a incomplete opinion about what has went on with their family dynamics. You don't understand it. You're not supposed to. And that's why I was upset with Mel. I felt like Mel should have directed her a little bit more. Actually, I always know what I'm talking about. And Kiki was like, no, you don't know what you're talking about. I was like, get her, Kiki. Kiki said Tisha is her first cousin. She never acted like she wasn't her cousin, never portrayed like she wasn't her cousin, none of that. Stormy is telling Tiffany, calm down, you pregnant. And Stormy, shut your ass up, steady talking about how Tiffany is pregnant, okay? She need to keep her damn mouth shut, okay? Ass end up on that ground somewhere. So Tiffany gets to going on and on about how when she was growing up, she didn't have family like that, cousins. Exactly. So you don't know I understand their dynamic because I done went through some shit with my family. So I get it. But you need to stay out of stuff, Tiffany, and stop acting like you act like a Karen, like you know every damn thing. Even Kiki said, oh, so maybe you don't understand, because you don't. All right, you guys, episode stop right there. We will pick up where we left off next time, honey. Don't forget, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, Brand New, and I will check you guys out in the next video.